Hi, I'm P DeLuca. Can you keep your house if you file for bankruptcy? The answer is in most cases you absolutely can. There are some limitations, some criteria that you have to meet, but they're not that difficult. First of all, your house has to be worth less than $500,000. At least the equity in the house does. It can be worth $1 million, but what they really care about is the equity. And so if all you have in equity is $500,000 or less, you satisfy that criteria. The next thing is your payments have to be current. They're not going to let you keep your house, or they're not going to prevent your mortgage company from foreclosing on you if your payments aren't current. So they have to be current. If they're not current, there is a way for you to still file bankruptcy and protect your house. There's actually a couple of ways. The first way is that you can seek a modification. I'm sure you've heard about loan modifications at this point, but you can actually ask for the loan modification process to occur during the bankruptcy petition and actually under the supervision of the bankruptcy court, which is really helpful because even though the mortgage company is not required to give you a modification, the bankruptcy court does require them to act in good faith and explain why they won't if they won't. And they also require certain deadlines that both you and the mortgage company have to meet. So that's actually fairly useful. So if you have less than $500,000 in equity, if your mortgage payments are current, or if you get a modification of your mortgage, you can keep your house if you file for bankruptcy. And there are other ways to do it, a little more complicated, a little more difficult to discuss than in a video. So if you have any questions about it, give us a call and we'll be happy to help you. There's a link below for our contact information and also a link to a blog that's a little bit more detailed. But again, these are generalities, and when we say yes most of the time, almost always, that's what we mean, but that doesn't mean it applies to you. So you really need to talk to us so we can make sure that it does apply to you and we can give you the best advice possible. Thanks for listening.